Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. In this video we're going to be reacting to another video and music from NF. This one's titled How Could You Leave Us? Okay, if you've been following us for a minute, you'd have seen some of the videos that we've reacted to, which are quite deep from this guy. That's what I found anyway. I found his songs to be quite deep. And reading that title now, I'm thinking, is this going to be one of those ones again? But let's check it out. Let's see what he's got to say. The one thing I like about him is how he tells his story. Is the one thing I like about him. So let's go, people.
How could you leave so unexpected? We waited for you, but you just left us. We needed you, I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness to kills. Mama told me she loved me, I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison, let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with the parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, mom. Don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no, but you won't do it, will you? You gon' keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you.
We try within the line of work I'm in. We try to bring the voice of children to parents. And it's the most difficult thing sometimes to kind of do. And I think just hearing that just now, wow.
Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? I got this picture in my room and it kills me, but I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have, but why do I feel like I lost something that I never had? You should have been there when I graduated, told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, mom? We're too young to understand. Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize and what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? Leave us? Why would you leave us?
Is this his story? Wow. You can't just listen. You can't just listen to this straight, isn't it? Unless you're not listening to the words. You can't just listen to it straight. It's wow, what's going on?
Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room, talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Sometimes I think about sometimes I think about things like, you know, when I have kids and you won't be there, you know. You won't be there for any of that. I'll never get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. I wish you were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here.
This is oh, this is embarrassing. This is real, isn't it? This is real. This is real. This isn't made up. This dude is not making this up. This is real stuff. This is real pain. This is real pain.
Pills got you right. And pills got you right. I wish you were here.
I don't think you could be ready for that song. You know, I'm struggling. I'm struggling because you could feel how much hurt, how much pain he's in. And working in the industry where you have to see this on a daily basis. Children whose parents struggle to prioritize their needs. And having to advocate for those kids. having to get parents to see that their children are also humans. They're not just a doll that is meant to just sit in one place and not be heard. Having to try to ensure that parents understand the importance of being emotionally available to your child. When people hear about the work that we do, the first thing they talk about is child snatchers. But what they don't understand is the journey that you have to walk through with those kids before you eventually have to make that decision that you've exhausted all avenues and there is no way else to ensure that that child can be safe in that environment. And even when that happens, it takes a toll on you as a person, because it's not an easy decision to make. The first point of call for any worker is for a child to remain with their family. That's the first point of call. Yes, you get the workers that can be overzealous sometimes. Yes, you get them ones. But any worker that goes into the profession with the right intention, their first call, and they will do everything possible to make this happen, is for children to remain with their family. But when you're having to see that either mom or dad just are not capable of keeping the children safe, they're not capable of letting go of the drugs, and they're just not capable of admitting that they need help, we recognize that parents also are victims. But the difference is that as an adult, there are certain decisions and actions that you can take. As a child, there isn't. That child is heavily reliant on the parent. And if the parent is not in a physical, most importantly, mental headspace to be able to look after that child, that child cannot wait for the timeline of the parent. The parent must work around the timeline of the child. They've only got one childhood, and it's important. Sometimes it is left too long, and people will say, why have you left it so long? Why is left so long? Sometimes it's because we hope that changes can be made and that children can remain in the household. Yes, there have been fatalities that have happened, and sometimes people think it happens too early, but the thing that you're not privy to is the journey to that position. It isn't easy for kids, and we continue to advocate for children because the voice of the child is crucial in this sort of situation. Like you could hear that vividly as a grown man. Those experiences still haunt him. That's why when we say to parents, we're not just thinking about your child right now. Yes, the harm is there right now, but also we need to think about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when they're an adult, what that impact is on that child. Damn, I didn't think there was a song that would be able to kind of pierce through like this. It's me to start talking about what I do. It's yeah, it's not fair. It isn't. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. You guys make sure you look after yourself and you stay safe. It's been Kings.